Oh my god, is that Master Chief?
It looks so good in ray tracing. Got that RTX, yo.
Yeah. This looks really recipes.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be pretty lossless on the recording too.
Yeah, this is impressive. I don't know, is it just me or was like that just like such a cool shot, just like the takes away like the like Wilson's like this that's the
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Cool how far gaming has come.
It really is. Like this is
We were born too late to visit, to explore the lands. We were born too soon to explore the galaxy. We were born just in time. Doom Eternal. And shitty Pokemon games.
yeah.
Shout out to Game Freak.
Which is why we're playing this.
Yeah.
So our eyes can have a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we're gonna like actually start playing other games now. We got some awesome content coming up, guys.
Yeah, we played too much Pokemon. I don't even know if we're gonna finish all the series that we've started.
The only one we really care about right now is Sword.
Sword, yeah. Well, how'd you do that? Oh.
Okay. If we need to mess with settings, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what this room's for. We'll turn off Empowered Demons,
Tutorials
Sentinel
off.
Armor, Tips turn off, Tutorials off. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be nice actually doing your settings, because the only time you've probably ever seen any settings stuff in Unity is when we did a game jam, and it was like we had
actually,
1 hour.
I was watching you do it when you were learning Under the Wing.
Yeah.
I saw like all the cool stuff you were doing with it.
The main thing though was at the game jam, and we did it like haphazardly within the last hour.
Yeah, we did.
It was crazy.
We were not on the ball with it though. If we wanted a cleaner, more polished game, we totally could have.
We should play our game on the channel.
Sure.
Have an awesome 4-minute.
I don't even think there's like no way to like beat it. Like once you beat the game, you're just stuck in there. There's no congratulations or nothing.
I actually don't even remember half of what it was like, so like I remember vaguely.
I remember I had
just
to
don't
help you guys with the final room because
Oh yeah.
you were coming to a close. For context, I guess I was just kind of the like concept artist in the game jam.
Oh yeah, I guess
I didn't know like enough about coding V games at the time. So Samuel did like the controller, you did the music.
Oh yeah. If we keep this in, we did a game jam like last year or the year before?
20 I would say
Was it 2020? 2021?
it was our junior year.
Yeah,
So 2020.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
We did it, the three of us, myself, Salem, and our friend Sam. I guess we'll see if he wants to be put in.
Yeah. If you're watching this, by the way, Sam. Hi, Sam.
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, we did a game jam together. It was just a 3-day long thing. It was really haphazard though, because none of us knew what we wanted to make.
Yeah.
We all had like somewhat differing ideas.
Yeah, we 100% did.
And then we didn't really know how to execute what we were trying to do. So it was very weird.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out the best.
No, I think if we had a more concrete idea of wanted.
Yeah, we really needed to develop like at least like a vibe and a main sort of emotion, like a sort of feel.
Yeah. Because I was going way more like we kind of settled on like sort of an ancient ruin sort of aesthetic.
But like it just didn't.
Like, I was thinking less alien planet, more like natural green, pretty like vines crawling across the wall.
Yeah, but I think like it was supposed to be alien because it's something about one of the restrictions was something.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
about
right.
it. That.
But you can still have your game be alien and have green grass, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Like there was probably other ways we could have emphasized otherworldly.
Yeah, it just wasn't great. So hopefully we could do another game jam someday.
That would.
With all our knowledge of everything.
Yeah.
In general now, to improve it. Yeah, this is boring.
I mean, that's why I'm trying to talk with you.
No, it's just boring for me because I'm so used to Ultra Nightmare now.
Yeah.
I honestly do feel like once you get to that point, Ultra Nightmare is the only way to play it. It's just like, because if you play it like this, it's like, well, if I die, I die. I like, you know,
like who cares?
Actually having something to be worried about makes it really fun.
Well, and how quickly enemies drain your health too.
Oh yeah, it's
probably a big worry.
Usually just one little fuck up will change everything.
Yeah. And start you back at 0, while here it's just like... Yep.
I'll go back a little ways, that's fine. I don't know, it just feels weird to be freed of that sort of prison.
I guess don't get too used to it. You're actually gonna...
No, yeah, that's why I always do like a little prep beforehand, is I like to actually go into the master levels, which are harder versions of the original levels. And I go into those, and they'll always have like crazy super heavy demons and shit. And I do those to warm up my fingers.
That's nice. Okay, that's a good way of doing it.
But like here, it's just like, eh.
I should probably do smarter things like that when I do casually speedrun.
Yeah, doing like prep work and shit is a good idea. Whether it be warming up your fingers or routing as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, routing's very important. When I was... Yeah. There's some games where it's really important to know where you go.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you don't want to like take too much. It's like... Oh, which way do I go?
Right. Yeah, it's weird. I kind of have like everything memorized here. Yeah.
But you know where like everything is.
Yep. With the one up there. Probably not gonna die too much because I have all them 1-ups memorized. Because in Ultra Nightmare they are Sentinel armor that heal your armor all the way. So you kind of want to go for them, yeah.
Yeah.
They're very good to memorize. A lot of bing.
There are different enemy spawns, aren't there?
No, they're most of them are like determined.
Okay.
There might be like some cases, but pretty much everything is predetermined. Okay. It feels random when you're playing it though, if you don't have it memorized. But that's like part of like Ultra Nightmare is memorizing the spawns, so that like you don't walk into a room and you get surprised when there's something there.
Yeah.
And then you die because you're not prepared. And it actually gets to the level where people like save up their chainsaw ammo so they can take down certain super heavy demons later in the level and shit like that, where it's planning ahead. It gets really strategic, actually. Which makes it...
I'm guessing heavies give more.
Well, it's mainly just so you don't have to fight them.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Because some of them are small enough that you can still use chainsaw ammo.
To kill. Okay.
Yes, and so you completely avoid it. There's actually one part in the 3rd level, I'll probably show you it, where there's it's called the pit. It's a part where you drop down to this pit that's pretty small. It's about like as wide from here to here, maybe. Okay. It's pretty small, it's like a square. And then you just get spawned with a bunch of demons. And at 1.2 Mancubi, which are super heavy demons, spawn in at the same time. And so like for that, a lot of people tend to die there just because they will one-shot you.
I never noticed when you pick up items, it like blurs the backgrounds like heavily, or like during the glory kills too.
Yeah. It's like a nice effect. Cool. That's another one, like one of those small things.
Yeah, it's something you don't notice until it's gone.
That would just be like if you wanted to do something like that, it would just be a simple depth of field.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. You could try that out.
I just don't know, because I am actually probably going to do parallax. A lot of people do parallaxing on the same level. I kind of hate that way of doing it. Because if I remember correctly, and I haven't parallaxed in a while, so I'm going to have to relearn how to do that, because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But my old way, basically, I don't know how many people know that this might like go over a few people's heads, but is what would happen is I'd set up an array, which is basically a list of certain game objects, right? And it would pick up automatically anything with the background tag, and deciphering from how far it was in the background, it would do a little bit of math, and it would determine how like much it actually moved. So something this far will only move like very so slightly compared to the player, while everything else doesn't.
Right.
And you just have to like put it over like a huge parent of like the child of a bunch of your, the child's being your background layers.
So yeah. Wasn't there like a plugin that you found that did like automatic parallaxing though? I feel like I remember that from back in the old days when we were actually doing it.
No, I don't think so. I used Cinemachine for the camera working.
I do remember Cinemachine as well.
Just because it makes things easier. Why?
Yeah,
like,
it's a good idea to take advantage of plugins like that.
It really is, because why would I spend all this time coding like such a really pretty nice camera when it's already built for me? Which is the whole purpose of game engines in general.
Yeah, I feel ya.
So, I remember I looked up a bunch because I wanted a specific way, because a lot of people had what are called looping parallaxes, where it's just it takes like your image and then it
loops it.
It's exactly how it sounds, and I really didn't like that way of parallaxing because it doesn't look nice.
I know Mario does that.
Yeah, Mario does it. Very old Mario games too.
Well, I think even the whatever it is, the new Super Mario Bros. Ones do that too.
Do they?
I feel like I remember that at least from Mario Maker.
Oh, well, yeah, probably.
And I feel like that the probably
and
did it as well.
If you do them right, you can, but a lot of the examples make them look really bad.
You got to have a big enough texture so that it's like harder to notice.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oop. Well, something probably came up behind me.
That's alright.
Yep, that's usually the case.
Gotta watch your 6, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Oh, that specific kill?
that glory kill.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing all of the different ones.
That'll be fun. We've been talking about coding so much.
Oh yeah. It's kind of nice to like have no brain though.
Yeah. I just don't know if like people will find that interesting.
Whatever. It's like it's the Doomcast.
Yeah, it's the Doomcast. Where we talk about our old frivolities and game jams.
Yeah, that's fine by me because I'm pretty much putting no thought into what I'm doing right now.
That's just like all I have to talk about because that's all I've been really working on. Like, because music-wise, I haven't been doing much. I should probably be doing the assignments we have, but like,
yeah,
which is kind of why I'm saving my creative juice for that.
That's fair.
So I can come up with some distinctive hooks for songwriting.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
I don't know either. I'm gonna try my best though. But like I've been doing. I actually right before I came over to watch the Nintendo Direct, that is exactly what I was doing. I think I told you about it, but I was working with Tiled.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you did show me.
Which helps me auto map some things.
Yeah.
I'm working on the Metric Venia course right now in Udemy, so it teaches me a couple different things that the platforming one does. One being way more interesting bosses, two being a couple like actual battle systems and mechanics. Because like, it's like a shooting system. Instead of like, oh, I jump on the head.
Yeah.
And a couple other things that are just nice to know. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a more recent course because he has a different way of formatting the player controller that is way more effective and more efficient. Which is nice to see.
Nifty.
Because instead of like having like 3,000 lines of code determining whether I should double jump, it's just he set us up like a really nice, simple or statement that really just like cuts out a huge section of middleman that wasn't needed.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did just skip a cutscene, whatever.
Don't worry about it.
Might be.
Do whatever you need to do. You're just kind of going through
I am literally going autopilot. That's why I'm like skipping stuff.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't mind.
Because the first 3 levels are pretty much autopilot at this point. Wow. Nice.
Oh right, that's why we're talking about games again. The blur.
Yeah,
So
when
I
you do
guess
some.
it'll probably do something kind of useful. Just having that, like, just a substantial blur that just covers things from, if I'm like going for really, really deep backgrounds with a lot of layers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how blurring works in the 2D spectrum.
It basically works the same way, just the farther it is from the camera. That's why I was saying that I usually don't like parallaxing with everything on one level.
Oh, right.
Because if you just have... Because you can have things that are farther away from the camera. And in a 2D orthographic camera, it'll just look the same way as if it was on the same layer.
Right, right. You could put it infinitely farther away and it would still look the same.
Actually, fun fact. The game Hollow Knight doesn't use orthographic camera, it uses a perspective camera.
Interesting.
And does that instead of any sort of coding for their parallaxing.
Oh, that's like a clever workaround.
Also, in case you haven't picked up, parallaxing is just like a way to simulate a 3D environment in a 2D game.
Yeah. So mainly just like how like backgrounds look like they're moving at a different pace than the foreground.
Like, I mean, pretty much all 2D games do it at this point. It's basically a requirement. Okay. Just the farther something is away from the screen, the slower it moves.
Whoa, I gave you a grenade, fucker. Jeez. Sometimes they like to move around weird, so it's harder to hit their mouths.
Yeah, that checks out.
The fuck you doing, bro? Bro was doing like Pilates or some shit.
Yeah.
That's
Game's gotta work out now and then.
Yeah. There we go. Ooh, easy, yo.
I will say though, that's one thing that I do really admire about Doom is its pacing.
Oh yeah.
It is very nice and quick. I'm sure there's just kind of like segments where you're just walking around, but then there's always like, yeah, a fight around the corner.
Yeah. That spices it up.
Yeah. They keep it spicy and they somehow maintain a good level of action.
Oh yeah. There we go.
They keep your fingers warm.
Yeah. There we go. We're getting our first rune, which is mid-air control, so now I can actually like move around real nice.
Ooh.
Very.
Seems nice and...
Yeah, very fundamental.
Yeah. Especially with a couple of playstyles.
Yeah. There we go. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just like... It's honestly like very entertaining, so like... Even if you have like no idea what's like fully going on while watching it, it's very entertaining to just see the play of Doom.
Yeah. It's very, it's fun to do. Like performing a cool trick.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We got Orphis over here. What? I can't remember. I can't remember.
Don't even sure.
I won't even explain.
Nope.
No explanation.
I mean, the people who know. Which is probably very few.
Which is like nobody.
Yeah, basically. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, you can just fuck around. I do need to get out of the way because there's a door here.
Doom guy commits war crimes while... Oh my gosh.
Right?
I was gonna say Doom guy commits war crimes while swinging on swing set.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing like a bit video where you just like do this over and over and then just fight things and it just has like Mario Kart music. Actually,
like, have like screams over the demons or something.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working on a Doom shitpost video.
Are you gonna post it to Extra Null or?
No, I'm gonna post it on like my own channel.
Oh, okay.
I recorded some segments of my current I'm Too Young to Die playthrough.
Oh, okay.
Because what I'm doing, by the way, is I'm doing an I'm Too Young to Die playthrough, and I'm trying to get the achievement Can't Perfect Perfection, which all it's asked you to do is just to beat the game with only one Praetor suit point thing and one crystal upgrade. So that essentially just means getting like no upgrades, basically. And since I've already beaten the game a lot, I didn't really feel like going to the effort of playing it on Nightmare. It would just be faster if I did it on an easier difficulty, so I did it on the easiest possible difficulty, and I recorded some segments of it where I set the FOV to the absolute minimum. I set my mouse sensitivity to the max speed, and then I just tried my best to play to it, and I'm gonna put like some shitty Nintendo music over it. There was like some spots where I intentionally did some really like Dean Takahashi type stuff where I was just having difficulties. I think it'll make for an entertaining little 1 minute shitpost video.
Yeah. Check out their channel at
Sparks, and the user, it would be youtube.com/@sparks7.
Yeah, go there.
Since now everybody gets their own custom description. Like us, we're youtube.com/@axtranautal.
If you didn't know that,
so go there and subscribe.
This video, jeez.
Yeah.
Good job.
Sometimes if you're just like special, you just get like the cool 10 views videos. I do that a lot, is I'll see like 10 views videos on my...
It's actually kind of cool when you get one of those.
It feels special. It feels like you found something rare.
This video was meant for me.
Yeah.
It was destiny. I found you.
I find that a lot, mainly with music videos, where it'll just be like a video of somebody showing off their FL or Ableton project file, and it'll have like 20 views, and they just posted it a day ago, and I'm like, drop them a like and a sub.
Yeah. Gotta drop them a like, at least.
I probably don't even need to, whatever. I probably don't need to do this, but again, autopilot. This is a secret encounter, so it's just a little secret where you have to face a couple demons, and it's just like a random challenge. And it gives you weapon points in return for doing it.
I was about to say, what does it get? Yeah. You answer.
Fuck.
Wow, you suck at this.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm impatient for, is getting the upgrade so I can get faster dashes.
Oh.
Because I'm basically always spamming dash and jump throughout the entire round, so being able to improve those is a must. Darn it, they keep breaking. Got the achievement. It's nice to see the achievements again, because I have not seen them in quite a while. Because I have like almost all of them. Not to flex, but...
I think you're like... Except for 3 or something?
10.
10.
They actually just increased the number because they just implemented their new Horde mode feature.
Oh.
And that came with some new achievements for that, so... I don't know if I'll go out of my way to get those, but... I know there's 5 more other ones that were there before previously, and I'm definitely getting those. Because they are some of the default achievements.
See.
I guess if you want me to actually show you. So these are the new ones they just implemented. Like not terribly long ago. And then the main original ones are the campaign ones and the battle mode ones.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to unlock Argentus Palladi, which is getting all default milestones being campaign and battle mode. That unlocks you a cool podium, and it's kind of like a nice little ta-da, you sort of 100% at the game.
Yeah.
Little moment, so it's nice to get something like that.
It is very nice.
And I rarely 100% games, so that's kind of why I was like, I'm already almost there. Like, why not? It feels good to 100% games.
It does.
It's just sucks trying to always do it. Where
there's some big games that is just they have so much content. It almost feels a little overwhelming to try to 100% it.
There's some games where it's like Skyrim or whatever, where I'm like, I don't give a shit. If it's something smaller, I will oftentimes find myself trying.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a pain. What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. What is the fuck?
I guess. Did I just like blank out there? Did I defeat a Hell Knight? The big dudes that jump around? Because
I'm not sure.
I guess I just blanked out there while I was talking. Because normally a Hell Knight spawns there with a Cacodemon. I must have just like defeated them without realizing I defeated them.
Not to flex.
Oh, I mean, like legitimately autopilot mode.
I mean, this is probably extremely easy considering what you've been through so far.
Yeah. Just mainly because you keep replaying the same thing over and over again. It's not even like
you develop a muscle memory for it.
Mm-hmm.
You just start doing things and.
The first two levels I have basically down to a T. The second level I remember mostly. Like I can remember where stuff is and what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But like I haven't played it nearly enough to just have it like exactly a muscle memory like this. Where I just know like
punching in the air when you do that, or
I was doing a punch because you press E to punch and you also press E to grab on the walls.
Oh.
So I'm just spamming E.
Okay. I was wondering if there was just like a tactic to that or something.
Because there's a pretty far grab distance, so I just kind of spam it.
You can kind of like grapple to it.
Yeah. They're pretty lenient with it.
Okay. Cool.
There's actually a lot of situations where they're supposed to be like longer segments, but if you just abuse the fact that the walls have like pretty good distance, you can completely skip whole segments of shit. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does actually.
For a moment there, I almost had like the actual Ultra Nightmare feeling where it's like, oh shit, I'm about to die, I'm gonna have to start over. And then I realized I have 4 extra lives. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do just be kind of fucking around a bit.
Just a bit.
It's kind of fun to actually...
You do a little trolling.
It's fun to do a little trolling, though.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't got nothing for you, buddy. You're not gonna be eating tonight. No chicken. Oh, there we go.
Chicken.
No chicken, no pie. There we go.
Chicken?
I think this is definitely a bit more interesting than our previous attempts to record this ever. Because previously, I knew how to play the game good, but I didn't know how to play the levels good, if that makes sense. Like, I knew how to do good things, like the weapon switching.
Yeah, but
I didn't know, like, what was where. I was just kind of, like...
Yeah, you just improvised.
Applying the same weapon switching mechanics.
Which is a great start, but...
Yeah, it doesn't do everything.
No.
Especially not for these first levels. Because...
Nope.
We're on the second level. The hardest level, basically, in an Ultra Nightmare run is the third level. So,
yeah.
like literally the third level and the last level are the hardest levels in the game.
Which is kind of interesting, right? I wonder why the difficulty curve's kind of right there.
It's mainly because, in the third level is when they start ranking up all the demons. That's when you start seeing the hard stuff, but you still haven't like gotten up all your health and shit yet.
Oh.
But like literally after the 3rd level, after you beat the 4th level and finally go back to your base, you have a bunch of these Sentinel batteries, and you can use those to unlock like armor and health and shit. And so you literally get decked out, and then you also get a few of the most fundamental weapons, being the rocket launcher, the super shotgun, and then the ballista. Once you get those, it's like
it's game. Yeah,
it's mostly home run. Like I admittedly have died on the 5th level, but like, so it's the fuck's going on? We have noisy upstairs neighbors.
I think we just fell out of bed.
It sounds like it. Yeah, like it's still difficult after this, but like the difficulty is
well, those are the little fuckers that can insta kill you.
Yeah, if you get hit by a few of those, you just die. You're done.
Sorry, I feel like I've never seen them before, but now I'm seeing them now that you've pointed them out to me.
Yeah. That was for the secret encounter. Another one we did.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, I can just fuck up and nothing's wrong.
All the Pokemon fans come here and say,
"This isn't Pokemon. Where's my Pokemon?
What did you do to Snivy?"
Just get a Pokemon mod for this game. Turns them into fucking Pokemon.
No, not coughing.
Or while I game, try and figure out what would be what Pokemon, like based on personality and shit like that, and even the appearance. Yeah, what about these fuckers?
Okay, so they're kind of brainless. What one is like
very brainless now? Jesus.
I don't know.
Like
it would kind of fit with like the walk animation they have.
True.
Maybe like an Ariados for.
I was about to say Ariados, yeah.
Or Ariados all the way. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm only seeing like the Slowbro for just like the slow walking guys.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
think it fits too well.
That's fair.
I still think like a Weezing for the
Oh yeah, the Cacodemons.
Yeah, it fits their like just their whole outline too.
And like the Weezings like spit poison while the Cacodemons spit shit, whatever it is.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I feel like the kind of death plottery sort of big guys with like, I don't know, they just look like guys to me. They just look like
the zombie soldiers.
Yeah.
They're just dudes.
Yeah. Okay. Those shall be. I don't know. What's your like?
Like not in personality, but in like stature. It's like a Rattata.
Yeah.
It's like Rattata. It's the same stature where it's nobody really cares.
Everyone do Raticate just because of
true, like the sort of design.
The beefiness of them.
Oh shit!
Shit, you've made it to Dean's puzzle.
We've made it officially to the Dean Takahashi puzzle.
Okay, this is a pretty hard puzzle.
I see on a lot of Ultra Nightmare tutorials.
Just do that.
Well, they'll be like, "Oh, come over here and wait for him to drop," and I'm like, "Why don't you just shoot him from a distance? Like, then you have no risk." Shit. You see, this is what Dean was missing out on when he came over here.
Completely missed that floating, spinning head.
And then where do we go?
Hold up, give me a moment.
I can climb this pole better than Dean. Watch me.
Okay.
We're gonna climb. Hey, fuck you. There we go.
Oh my
I dominated
God,
the pole.
actually could have.
Wait, no. Wait. Okay.
Wait, that's even sadder to think that he definitely could have done it this way.
Wait.
Yet he was just too inadequate.
But no way. The Dean way is real.
Dean doesn't lie.
The One Piece is real.
Like Crobat for the wing guys.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe Golbat, just because they're a little bit more.
Bam. Whoa. Do you want to watch the scene or no?
What scene?
The cutscene.
Tell me what R does. Like if you hold it. Cool.
I would love to sum up what happened, but I actually don't know.
The guy talked.
Because I literally don't know anything about the lore.
Really?
Well, the complicated thing with this is Doom's had a long history of just being the shooter, right?
Yeah.
And so they know, like, they wanted to build up the lore for this game, but they know for a fact that most of the people playing are probably just going to press
care.
R. And so that's why all of the stuff is delegated to the codex mostly. So that's why I don't really know most stuff
that's
about
how
it.
God of War handled it.
Yeah. And, like, I think it's fair. I guess if you don't feel like reading, there's always those hour-long videos that are like the entire lore of Doom explained.
More painful, but however you want to play.
Yeah, I've never actually watched one of those, but I've kind of been interested to because, like, I want to know the timeline.
Yeah.
Like, it's alright to know separate events and be like, fuck. To know separate events and be like, oh, this is all the shit from the codex, but like actually seeing them laid out where it's like, first this happened.
Oh yeah.
Would be like nice. That's kind of why the codex doesn't really like do much for me.
Yeah, but I feel like if you like read it closely enough and like understood enough backstory, you could kind of pick up what was really happening.
Possibly. It's just there's so much. There's just so much. I don't.
Yeah.
Did I pick up very much? That stuff's tutorials. No, I didn't pick up any of the actual real lore ones. The lore ones are like these ones and these ones.
Wait, I didn't know there was like an enemy codex though.
Yeah, they had them in both this one and the 2016 one, where they have an enemy one showing you. It even tells you.
Describes them as fodder.
Yeah, it tells you exactly like their weapon, their class. So these are fodders. You got heavies.
Hold up. Okay, let's scroll through these.
It even tells you a backstory to them. I'm not going to read them, but it even tells you the weakness. This one's weak to bullets, so shoot it with bullets and it will die.
What's the sword and shields? I think it's dark fairy type.
Dark Grimmsnarl, yes.
Yeah, that's the imp.
True. Glalie.
Oh yeah, that works. Like Rhydon?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, Rhyhorn, because he's the one standing.
No, Rhydon's the one standing.
Oh, never mind.
And see, they actually it actually helps to read these because it tells you like the chain gun's super effective on this one, and then this one, you can see the shoulder points are weak points.
Easy.
Like, I don't know. Their whole personality is that they're crazy, right? And they scream. Like they do nothing but scream. If there's something like that matches
Guzzlord.
that. Okay, yes, like Guzzlord. That's perfect. I really love the Revenants because you'll find them and they're just like screaming their head off. It's really funny.
So then when you play as, is that a spoilie?
No, it's the online mode anyways. So.
You just get to scream.
Do the scream. Oh fuck. It's funny if you shoot off their cannons.
Yeah, they just like run up to you. Oh my god. You're getting wrecked.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like literally if you just stand around, you just die constantly.
Yeah, they surrounded you quick.
Yeah, that goes to show you how quick things can turn.
That is amazing crazy.
Yeah.
What did this one do again?
What?
The thing you just picked up?
Oh, this is quad damage, so it's technically called Onslaught, but now I just do 4 times damage.
Yeah, that's right.
For like 10 seconds. But you don't have 4 times health, so you still die just as fast.
Yep.
Usually I'm like running around like crazy in this part, but I do just be fucking around for the sake of the vid. Jump shot. What the fuck is jump shot? Oh, that's right. We made a new account, so we have like challenges and shit we can do. Yeah, they do that, and then you get like XP for it. You level up your account, and when you level up your account, nothing happens.
Oh, cool.
The main thing is like if you level up your event XP, you unlock all the like collectibles and all the skins and shit. So instead of a loot box based skin system, it's just play the game based skin system, where you get weapon skins and shit for actually just playing the game rather than spending real world currency, which I think is like the definitive way to do it.
Fair enough.
Like all these games have fucking a skin system where it's like pay
money,
and then you might have a 0.1% chance to get this rare thing.